Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Everyone having a good day so far? I sure hope so. It's Friday. All right, so I guess we're going to go race some showdowns. Showdown time. All right, Michelle, what's up? Sosa third, how's it going? Leroy, Lordson, nice to see you guys. Butts, what's going on? How are you? EKT, we got Mr. Cool Whip. Awesome to see all of you guys today. Super cool to have all of you here. All right. I guess we're going to be taking the old Copo Camaro, right? We're going to be taking the old Copo Camaro into some live racing. Or not live racing, but showdown. We got this guy maxed out. So we should be able to do pretty good on the showdown, actually. Michelle, thank you, buddy. Michelle says, my photo looks cool in the background. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Where's Max? Bunker Max usually shows up a lot on Sunday, on the Sunday streams. I'm not sure if he's going to stop by today's stream or not. I know he's got to work and all that stuff, so. Sometimes he does show up on Fridays sometimes, but it just depends on if he's at work or whatnot. So we might see Max, not sure. All right. Awesome to see everybody today. All right, so Sosa third, you're new in the game. Welcome to the game. It's very fun. I like this game a lot. But welcome to the stream as well. So if you got any game questions, there's a whole playlist. I got a bunch of playlists all over my channel that pretty much cover everything in the game. So that's great for people who are just starting out. And we're going to go ahead and go into the showdown. Let's go do it to it. But you got any questions, you can always ask on the streams or in comments also, but usually there's detailed descriptions of the info you're looking for in the playlist. But I kind of got videos about everything, so most things at least. All right, here we go. What's up, Niner? Nice to see ya. Mario. Yeah, I don't know if I got the transmission in the correct spot, so I'm going to go ahead and see what it runs right now. If it doesn't run right, I'm going to go ahead and retune it. I was playing with it the other day, and let's see what happens. Alright, what do we run? We should run something like a 9.2117 or close to it. And if it doesn't do that, then we got to play with the transmission. Nah, we got to wait for this guy, man. He's slow. Ah, nice, Bunker. That's awesome. Hopefully that goes well for you. Congratulations. 237. That's not bad. That's not too bad. All right. Ari, what's up? Thank you. Am I in Miami? No, definitely not. Not in Miami. I don't live in Florida. Florida's a little bit too hot for me. Too many bugs and snakes and who knows what in Florida. Nah, Florida's pretty cool. I was actually in Florida for a little while when I was younger. Went down there for a couple months to visit my aunt and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. Alright, so should you focus on the story mode? Yes. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game, but one of the first things you want to knock out is the original story mode. After you finish the first story mode and you beat Shax and you get his car, there's going to be 3 more story modes that pop up after that. Now, I wouldn't be really in any hurry, but you definitely want to get those done. But the Tempest races are pretty nice. But there's a lot of cool boss cars you can win. Most of them aren't really that good, so when you do win a boss car from the storylines, make sure you kind of research it before you bother to upgrade it, because you don't want to upgrade a really lousy car. And the sad thing is, only a couple of the boss cars are any good. 7.318. Yeah, hold on 1 second here. I'm going to go ahead and look up something really quick. So I don't think my car is tuned quite correctly. Let's go back over to YouTube and see where I had that before. CSR2 Copo Camaro. Alright. But yeah, I'm definitely a little bit off on the transmission tune here. So we're going to go ahead and fix that up. So how's everybody's week going? What's up, Dave? How are you? Hopefully everybody's having a really good week so far. Alright, so I want the transmission to be at what? 2.18. Okay, I'm a little bit off. So it should run just a little bit better if I put the transmission down to 2.18. Yeah, definitely NOS in third. Actually, I noticed it doesn't really matter which gear you hit NOS on with this car. You can do second or third, and it doesn't really seem to make much of a difference, but I guess third's supposed to be faster. There we go. So that should make it run just a little bit better. All right. Glad to hear that, Dave. Nice, nice. But yeah, I got some... All right, so the first car you want to get when you start the game is the Volkswagen GTI. The second car you want to get, I would say in Tier 2, you want to try and get the Porsche Boxster. That little guy is awesome. I love the Boxster. I know you either got to pull that out of a crate or buy it with gold, though, but that's one of the few cars I would say if you don't pull one out of a crate really quick, it's definitely worth spending the gold to get it. Most of the cars in the game, I would say, don't spend your gold on. Third car, you would either get the M4, the BMW M4, or you could get the Mustang GT Premium. The Tier 4 car you want to get out of the dealership is going to be the GTR, and the Tier 5 car, I would probably try and get the Lamborghini Huracan. Of course, if you pull one out of crates and it has stars, that's even better. What's up, Cosmic? How you doing? Nice to see you today. Yeah, which Mustang are you upgrading, bud? The Mustang GT Premium, is that the one you're upgrading? Because that's a nice little car. I really like the Mustang GT Premium a lot. It's not one of the best cars in the game, but it's a great car to start off with. It's one of the best cars to start off with, I'll tell you that. It should beat Tempest 1. It should beat the first storyline, Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, really easily. Cosmic, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, bud. Oop, I hit nitrous on the wrong gear. All right, Mario. I didn't do third, buddy. I didn't do third. It still runs a really good time. I think 7.217 is the fastest time ever recorded. The Copo Camaro is the only car I've ever actually hit the world record time on. Most of the cars, it's really hard to hit that world record time, but not so bad on this one. But I think a lot of those guys that run the world record times, they actually set up a macro. They figure out the exact perfect shift points, and the computer shifts the car for them, and then it hits the exact perfect everything to get the fastest time out of the car. I'm not really sure how they do that, but that would be a pain to have to set something like that up. And I think the game just... Oh, there we go. I thought we crashed for a second. I was like, oh no, we crashed. All right. So Cosmic, I have a really good setup for the Toyota Supra GR on stage 4. I run mine on stage 4. It seems to perform the best on stage 4. You can do it on stage 5 as well, so it depends on how you have that car set up. But if you do like the lower performance point high Evo tune settings and you're not beating the dyno time, the problem is if you beat the dyno time, your car will get pushed into faster and faster lobbies all the time. So that car can be set up to win live races without beating the dyno. So what you're probably going to need to do right now is run a whole bunch of races while going a lot slower than your dyno time. What's going on here? I can't, the game's running really weird all of a sudden. The game's crapping out on me, guys. The game's crapping out on me. What do you mean by you run stage? Saying you run stage doesn't really explain too much there. I imagine you mean you're running some stage 6 parts? Yeah, once you start putting the stage 6 parts on that car, it doesn't do as well in live racing. Oh, stage 4, okay. Now, if you can still make that car beat the dyno time on stage 4, and if you do that, unfortunately, it will put you into the wrong lobbies, and then you're going to have to do many races while going slower than the dyno until it pushes you back to where you're supposed to be. So my guess is you probably got pushed. Were you beating your dyno time? Because I bet that's what's going on there. Leroy says, I love the Copo. You know what? I love the Copo as well. It's definitely one of my favorite cars. 1,800 trophies is not bad, buddy, especially for one day's work. If you got 1,800 in one day, that's amazing. So we're up to about 600 trophies, which is pretty decent. All right. We got a placement race. Place this. Haha. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go. But I don't know why. I don't really drive this car very much, but I've loved this car since the day I've got it. We got Arc Veloster. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. How's your day going? How is your day going? All right. So far, we're up to 600 trophies. Not bad for a few races. I'll take that RP and that game cash. Thank you, thank you. But I think the Copo was probably the first really fast car I ever got. Now it's not really fast anymore compared to some of the other ones. But at one time, this was one of the fastest cars in the game. Now it's way down the list. It's amazing how fast those cars fall down the list, guys. Let's see if I can hit the world record time today. We're going to go for it. .375. I did something wrong there. Wow, that was a slow run. I don't know what I did wrong, but we won. Nice. But yeah, that was a really bad run. Really bad. All right. 7.2116. I thought it was 7.217, but you might be right. Yeah, might be right. I thought it was 17 or 18. I've got a really bad memory. Yeah, if you're getting a needle jump on that car, you don't want that to happen. That's not a good thing, so You do not want the Super GR to get a needle jump. So that means you got too much grip on the tires, or it also could mean that you're not getting your start correctly. So one of the easiest way to fix that is to launch at a higher RPM. Like wait till the RPMs get a little higher to launch. But that'll usually do the trick if you're getting that to happen. Just avoid getting a perfect start. What's up, Adrian? How are you? Nice to see you. What about a ghost, buddy? I don't think we got any ghosts in here today. At least I hope not. Riker, how's it going? What was the car you used to level up the most in CSR2? Man, that's a very hard question to answer. Now, when I was a newer player, I drove the crap out of my Volkswagen GTI. And then when I got my Porsche Boxster, the little tier 2 Boxster with 1 star, I drove the heck out of that thing. Tier 4, when I got my first good tier 4 car, I never really messed with tier 3 cars too much, but when I got my good first tier 4 car, I was in live racing every day with the Ferrari F40. And then eventually I got the Sesto Elemento boss car, and those were the cars I used to drive the most when I was still newer to the game. But after a while, I got so many nice cars, I just drove whatever. I mean, I drive all kinds of different stuff now. I still have like my favorites, you know. I still have my favorite cars, so what I drive definitely changes. But those were the ones I drove the most when I first started out. Right now, one of the best cars you guys can get is the GR Supra, which is a free car. They should give it to you for free at some point. And once you get that thing, it's amazing. It's a tier 5 car. Once you get it up to 5 purple stars and get enough parts on that thing, I mean, it can be set up to live race. It can be set up to beat dyno time. It's a 7.0 car, or maybe like it's either 6.9 or 7.0, something like that. But it's a very nice car overall that's good at pretty much everything. But for a new player, you really want to get the Volkswagen GTI and the Porsche Boxster. Those are two of the best cars to start off with. Cosmic, which RX-7? Are you talking about the... There's a couple different RX-7s in the game. Are you talking about like the regular Rocket Bunny RX-7? The Easter RX-7? One of the Fast and Furious RX-7s? I'm not really sure which one you're referring to. But if it's the regular Rocket Bunny RX-7, that's not really the best car at the moment. There was a time when that car was doing really well. If you highly upgrade that car, you can drop the tires down to 8 PSI and it will beat dyno time by a lot. And it will win a bunch of live races, but it will also get pushed into faster lobbies quickly. So you got to watch out for that. But the RX-7 Rocket Bunny is actually a very nice car overall. I don't consider it to be one of the best tier 4 cars in the game. Now, back in the day, it was one of the best, but a lot has changed over the years. I mean, I've been playing this game for probably going on 5 years now, so... What's up, Anonymous? Rockstar? Who else we got here today? We got Marcus. What's up, what's up? That's weird. Somebody was telling me there's some sort of problem going on with the Showdown, but I don't know what they're talking about. I tried to do some digging and I couldn't really find anybody else having Showdown problems, but supposedly there's some sort of known issue with Showdowns right now, but I have no idea what it is. So it's not the Rocket Bunny, just a base RX-7. Is this the Elite Tuners RX-7? The Elite Tuners RX-7 is amazing if you get enough upgrades on it, and Elite upgrades as well. So since you're saying tier 5, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the Elite Tuners RX-7, and yes, that is very, very good. Very nice car. All right, so Rockster, it really depends, buddy. Some people get it the first pull, some people it takes all 15 tries, so it's kind of random these days. I think it's all about luck. You might get it right away, or you might take 15 tries to get it, so there's no guarantee you're going to get it unless you have at least 750 keys saved up. Marcus, yeah, my Copo Camaro is fully maxed out. So I should have a pretty easy time at the Showdown today. Ah, so trophies are not properly posting. Gotcha. Well, that's a bummer. So that's only if you're driving the Zonda, I guess? That's interesting. But yeah, I went over to like the NM site where they usually list the game problems and issues and stuff, and I didn't see anything listed for it. What's up, Astral King? How are you? LOL, what's going on? Yeah, the Elite Tuners RX-7 is a very nice car. I like it. It's fast and it can be set up to do a lot of good stuff. So it's definitely nice. I would work on the Toyota Supra though, the GR Supra, before I would work on the RX-7. Rockster says, should I use the Toyota GR Supra in Tier 5? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do with it in Tier 5, but personally, I would make that car Elite. All right, you know, you can run, when you get to the Tempest races, you can run the Elite license and make the car Elite, and then it gets a respect point bonus. Personally, I think that's one of the best cars you can make Elite because it's one of the highest earning RP cars in the game, so when you win live races with that car, you're going to get even more RP out of it, which will be sweet. So yeah, I think the Toyota Supra and the McLaren F1 are two of the most best cars to Elite, just for the amount of RP that they earn. Both of them can be like tuned down to stage 5. I know the McLaren F1 on stage 5 is a beast at live racing. You know, the Supra on stage 5 is a beast at live racing, and they just earn huge amounts of points. I don't see why they're not paying out as much game cash as they used to. Showdowns used to pay out like 12, 13, 14,000 per win. Now we're only getting like 5,750, so I'm not a big fan of that. That, and I noticed we don't get as many Elite tokens as we used to either. Back in the day, the Showdowns used to pay out way better stuff, I think. The McLaren 650S. I'm not remembering which one the 650S is. Most of the McLarens in this game are not very good though. How did you get 51 million? Well, I don't upgrade a lot of cars. I only upgrade one car per season generally, so you know, whatever I earn enough to upgrade one car, plus I have a little bit left over every season, so I just kind of try to save. So the McLaren 650S is a... Yeah, that's a really terrible car, actually. The 650S is a really, really lousy car. It's one of the slower cars, I think, in the game. What the heck did I just do? What did I just click? That was really weird. Something strange just popped up on the screen. I don't know what the heck I hit, but okay. Never seen that before. Alright, so you're losing your daily battle because you're not driving the car properly. Every car is very different, so you got to figure out how to launch that car. More than likely, your launch is incorrect. Usually when you lose, it's because you didn't launch it right. So you kind of got to figure out how that car wants to be launched. I mean, there's daily battles where I've lost like 5 or 6 times in a row. And I know if I lose the first time, the next time I come in, I try and launch it a different way. And if that doesn't work, then I try and launch it a different way. So just change the RPMs that you're launching at for your daily battle. Rockstar, you do not need to buy these super nitrous. Like most people do not buy super nitrous, okay? All you got to do is figure out how fast the boss runs and make sure your car is a good deal faster than that. So no. The only time you would need the super nitrous if you're impatient and you don't want to wait to make your cars fast enough. Now, I've never actually bought the super nitrous. I don't know how much faster it makes your car, but most people do not buy that. But just be patient. Don't be in a hurry to get through those boss races, okay? No hurry at all. Just kind of run them as you can. Hitting the gold button, yeah. It sucks to accidentally spend a bunch of gold to upgrade your car. That is no fun. Oh, look at that. Who won? Who won? Nice. Look at that. I wonder if he won on his screen as well. He might have. We might have both won. I'm not really sure, but that was a close race, guys. That was a close race. I love when they're close like that. I thought I had that, but I wasn't sure. That's awesome. So a lot of people try to figure out, well, why did one person win if they ran the exact same time? So you see the 7.244, but there might be a 7.2440617986765 after that. So there's more numbers. They just don't show them to us. Yeah, most of the boss cars do suck. There's a few boss cars that are really good, but most of them are pretty terrible. I don't know why you'd think the boss cars would actually be really good cars. I mean, if I were to make a game and you had to beat a boss to win the prize, those would be some of the best cars in the game. Oh, I got another Copo. Alright, come on, let's go, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not sure what the best RPM to shift is at, but seems like it's a little bit before the red line there. Alright, 7.239. I'll take it, I'll take it. I've never really driven the 570VX. I don't like the McLarens in this game. They're just not very good. Asus Black, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm trying to remember if there's any McLarens. I like the, I think that Artura or whatever. The McLaren Artura is really good. The McLaren F1 is really good. But I don't recall any other ones being good. Kind of crazy. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I think often when I try and shift right before the red line, like it doesn't quite register for a split second and then it slows me down. So I guess it's better to shift just a little bit earlier than a little bit late. Yeah, the LC500 can be set up for live racing, and the RS6. The RS6 is hard to drive. I don't like that car just because I can't really get the hang of that shift pattern. For some reason, that shift pattern on the RS6 really messes me up, but if you can get the hang of shifting that car, it is so good. But yeah, that Lexus LS500, I love that little car. But those are two cars you probably want to avoid racing in live because they will stomp on your face. But yeah, there's only a few cars that I don't like to race in live because I figure this guy is going to beat me every time. But there's also cars that I know where I'm going to beat people almost every time as well. So, you know, you kind of win some, you lose some, I guess. Or am I thinking of the RS5 or the RS6? The one that's like the big station wagon. That's the one that's hard to drive. St. John Butler, hey, nice to see you today. Glad you're enjoying the channel, buddy. Welcome to the stream. If I didn't happen to say hello to anybody, I'm sorry. Sometimes I do miss some comments. It's not super easy to play and chat and read all at the same time. That can be a little bit of a pain sometimes, but yeah. Let's go and beat up this other Copo. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is going to be a close... Oh, crap. He got me. He got me. Or did he? All right. I lost one, guys. I lost one. I think I messed up my start or something. Ah, man. I can't believe it. I got beat. Actually, I can believe it. It happens all the time. I'm just being dramatic. Rockster, what do you mean by a gamble-like system? I mean, not really. I mean, you can bet people in live racing, and if you win, you take their money, but there's a lot of guys who make their cars so it will destroy pretty much everybody in live racing. So those guys will take all of your money if you know how to tune the car. There are certain cars that can be down-tuned, and when somebody down-tunes a car, good luck winning against it. So I don't really like to take bets most of the time because the majority of the bets are from guys who have down-tuned cars, and they will just eat you for breakfast. Thiago, normally if it says you have to have the 812 GTS, that's usually the only one they're going to let you use. It's very rare that they let you use a different variant of a car. Normally you have to have a very specific one. But I'll tell you what, every once in a while I get into a live race and somebody bets me and I take it, but most of the time I say no because I figure that car is probably just tuned to destroy me and I'm going to lose all of my game cash. So if it wasn't for the whole down tuning thing and it was like a fair race, then yeah, I'd be all about betting, but it's not always a fair race. Personally, I don't like to down tune my cars. I just don't do that. I don't like it. Yeah, Melvin, you get refused because people probably think you're going to destroy them. They're like, oh, that's one of those cars that's probably going to destroy me. I'm not going to bet him. So yeah, you're better off doing like small $15,000 or $20,000 bets because people will take those. But if you do the big 200,000 bets, most people are like, nope. Alright, so how does down tuning work? How did that guy beat me by so much? So down tuning is really just, I'm not a very good down tuner, alright? But down tuning is really just figuring out how to set the sliders to make the car beat dyno by a lot. So some cars have little like spots where I kind of consider it to be a glitch where maybe you get your transmission slider in just the perfect spot it'll beat the crap out of the dyno time. It's a very weird deal. I've never really learned to down tune very well, so I couldn't really tell you exactly how to do it. I mean, I found certain cars that down tune very easy, like the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. Pretty much anybody can down tune that like it's nothing. Some cars it's a lot more complicated, I guess. Oh, that was a good start right there. And I hit nitrous on the wrong gear. I'm not sure when the next duality is going to be up, but we do get new duality cups kind of often. I don't know if it's up on the map or not today. I don't really pay attention to those because normally I don't have the cars to do them. All right. But yeah, I mean, most of these mobile games are designed to make money. I mean, all of these games are a business as well as a game, so. Alright, so it is on the map, okay. I didn't see it earlier. Did it just go live today? Alright, so 812 super fast and 675 LT. I'll have to look. I might actually have those cars upgraded. If I do, I'm going to run it. If I don't, then I'm just going to ignore it. You know what? Let's go check that out really quick. Let's go check that out really quick before we do any more showdown races. All right. Reactions. I've been playing probably going around 5-ish years, I would say. I don't know the exact number, but probably close to 5. I don't seem to have a duality cup. Am I blind or is it just not here? Yeah, I don't think I have it. So if you guys have that on the map, that is really strange. Huh. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go race this really quick. Looks like our team's already done enough races. I just need to do one race and then I can collect all 3 of these parts. So let me knock that out of there. But I guess some of us have it and some of us don't. It's in the left corner. We'll go look again in a second. What's up, Tracy? How you doing, buddy? How's your day going so far? Dana is hosting it. Oh my goodness, that's not a good thing. Let's go back to the garage and collect my junk for that one race. You guys got to make sure you're doing those little crew cups and token cups because those will give you a lot of points for your crew. Let's get all our junk. We got a whole bunch of junk to claim. Bam! We got it. We got it. All right, back out to the map. So left corner. We're going to check the left corner. Nope, I don't have anything. It's just not there. Just not there. Let's check the right corner. Nope. Alright, back to the showdown. Alright, so how does the wild card work? So basically, you fill up the wild card. As you play the game, you earn tokens. And you fill up the wild card with those tokens. And once the wild card is full, you can activate that wild card, and anytime you do showdowns or live racing, well, the wild card is active. You get a really big bonus on respect points. Now, never activate a wild card unless your crew gives you permission, because most of the crews have a set time to start the card. That way, let's just say you have 30 people in a crew. Let's just say you started at 3 p.m. Well, everybody knows to try and be there at 3 p.m. That way you might get 15, 20, or even all 30 people racing that wild card at 3 p.m. and every single person's collecting the bonuses from it. Now, if you just started at any old time and people don't even know that it's going, you might have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 guys racing it, and then only a few of your crew members are getting the bonuses, and that will make so you guys miss out on a lot of prizes. So never start a wild card if you do not have permission, guys. All right. But we activate the 70% every day, except for Saturdays. On Saturdays, we do the 150 card, and the other days we do the 70%. So we never, ever activate the 30%. The 30% is just kind of a waste, in my opinion. Nanamu says, what time is it in the US of A? Well, I think it depends on which time zone you're in. Currently, for me, it's 12:41, so it's almost 1 o'clock where I'm at. So if nobody in your crew talks, you're definitely going to want to, once you can start hitting like 600,000, 700,000 respect points every single season, that's when you want to start looking for a better crew. Like, for now, just make sure your crew is active, all right? But once you can start earning a decent amount of points every single season, then you want to find a nice big crew to join, and you'll earn all kinds of really great stuff. But as a new player, don't worry too much about a big crew until you can personally hit at least 600,000 hit points. Most of the decent sized crews that win the prize car every season will require you to hit 600,000, 700,000, maybe 8 or more. And if you can't make the points, they will generally kick you out. So you got to make sure you can do it before you can join the bigger crews, guys. Melvin's name is Beast. Melvin's a beast, guys. Melvin's a beast. But yeah, my first crew I joined was really dead, so I left and I joined another crew. It wasn't very good, but everybody on there talked and communicated. Tracy, thank you. Tracy said, everyone hit that like and subscribe and share and all kinds of good stuff. I agree. And my button didn't work, so I got a really bad start on that one. My launch button didn't go off. But if you're on my Discord, you can always try and find a crew through that. And usually the last day of every season, I make a video for crew recruitment to help people find new crews, or for crews to find new members. So if there's only 3 active people in your crew, I would probably try and look for a different one. There's no point in staying in a crew that doesn't have at least 10 or 15 active people in it. And then, now I'll tell you what, my crew, okay, like I said, the first crew I joined was crap. I left and I joined the crew that I'm in today. Now, when I first joined my current crew, there was probably like 15 to 20 people in it. And at all times, we never had more than 10 to 15 people who were actually doing what they were supposed to be. We had people activating our wild cards. We had people not making the minimum. And eventually what we started doing was interviewing people before we let them into the crew and said, hey, can you make these points? Do you agree to the rules? And once people said, yes, we do, and we brought them in, that's when we started getting good crew members in. But it took us about a year to go from a really lousy crew to a really good one. Arth, what's up? How are you doing? Nice to see ya. Racer Beast, I'm guessing Max is probably at work today. I haven't seen him, so he's probably working. Rockster, we actually use something called the Line app for our CSR. Like, our crew uses Line app to communicate and do all the recruiting and stuff. Now, I kind of wish I could get my crew switched over to Discord instead of Line, but we've been using Line so long, I'm not going to ask everybody to switch over. But the only thing I really use Line for is to talk to a couple people. Like, I talk to Max and Nitro and a few other people online. Everything else I do is pretty much on Discord, so. But yeah, I wish we could switch over, but it would just be a pain in the butt to get everybody to switch, I think. So we'll just keep using that for the CSR stuff. But it's nice to have a Line and a Discord, honestly. I like both apps. Yeah, Discord has a lot more hackers and trolls and everything else. That's for sure. What's up, Barton? How you doing? Nice to see you today. Arth is doing great. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. But no, we actually have a little chat room on the Line app, and we invite people into that chat room. And that's where, like, hey, who's interested in joining this season? So we kind of got a bunch of people on a waiting list in the chat room. Oh, that guy kicked my butt. Dang it. I hate Messenger, I'll tell you all that. I do not like Facebook. I do not like Facebook Messenger. Like, I rarely ever get on Facebook. For a while there, I was popping on Facebook and posting videos, but according to my YouTube analytics, nobody was really watching the videos that I posted off of Facebook. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to, like, ignoring Facebook and pretending it doesn't even exist. Parth, we have to have spots open for one, and right now we don't have any spots. It's not that often that we have an open spot. So when I make the recruitment video every season, if we do need new members or something, I'll usually let you guys know during that recruitment video, but it's kind of rare that somebody leaves our crew unless they quit the game or something like that. Oh crap, I got him. Yeah, I hate Facebook actually. Yeah, I'm an admin for my crew. I was the leader, but I stepped down just because I'm like, I don't want to be the leader anymore. But the guy who we have now as the leader was the original leader, and then I took over for a while, and then I gave it back to him, so. Kind of weird how some games require you to have a Facebook to sign in. Can't you sign up for an actual Call of Duty account or something? I thought you could sign into Call of Duty through Google or Facebook or a couple of different things. But I try to avoid signing in on Facebook if I don't have to when it comes to games. Yeah, you don't have to be in a crew for CSR, but if you are in a crew, you're going to earn a lot of prizes. Well, once you join a good crew, you're going to earn a lot of prizes and get free cars and all kinds of stuff. So you want to be in a crew once you're able to earn enough respect points to join a good one. Louis, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Nice to see you today, and thanks for being a channel member. Louis just became a channel member recently. Very, very cool. Thank you, thank you. Anonymous, you're out of here, buddy? All right, man. Well, thank you for stopping by, and you have a great day. How are some of these guys beating the crap out of me like this? I must be getting bad launches or something. Wow, I had a really bad run. Alright, so some of my starts must not be very good. Yeah, it's Friday. The weekend's about to start. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend as well. All right. Man, look at that. That thing is like neon orange. That is the orangest orange I've ever seen. 3, 2, 1, go. Go, little car, go, little car, go. I got him, I got him. Nice. You know, Nunfree88 says sometimes you gotta check the cartoons after updates. Crazy thing is, like, there's 700 and some cars in this game. I've probably got like 400 to 500 cars in this game, so imagine trying to check the tune on every single car. That would pretty much be impossible. I think when they change stuff, they should really tell us about it. And sometimes they do change cars and they don't even let us know. Yeah, I mean, they should really let us know if they change something. They should be like, hey, we buffed this or we nerfed this. They should definitely say something. Some of the cars, I don't really understand why they even bother to change them. All right, there we go. What to do when you're broke on CSR. Run lots of live races with the fastest car you've got. All right, take the highest tier car you have, not the fastest. Take a tier 5 car with 5 stars if possible. Run a lot of live races and run a lot of regulation races. So pretty much anything except for Showdown that you can do with a tier 5 car should pay out a good 10, 12, 13, 14,000 cash per win. So you just got to get on there and race and race and race and race and race and race your butt off for hours. You got to grind a lot. Lots of grinding. All right, we got the orange guy again. Probably the same guy. I'm not a really big fan of the dark red like my car, but that actually looks good on this Copo. I don't really like dark red, but I like it on this one. Yeah, Racer Beast, the Copo was very easy to shift. Only 3 gears and super easy to shift. I think the launch is really the hardest part. You gotta get your launch just right, or it runs a little bit slower. But it's such a nice car. Bad moves. I got a really nice little video on how to tune cars on my tuning playlist. If you just go to my channel and scroll down a little bit, you'll see all the playlists. So click on the tuning playlist, and hopefully you'll find what you need on there. We got a basic tuning guide. We got 0 to 60 tuning, speed trap, sprint race tuning, all kinds of stuff. There are a few really weird cars, but most cars respond very similar to the way you tune them. And then every time you change parts or add new parts or anything, you pretty much gotta retune the car or it might not run right anymore. What do I think of the story in CSR2? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I never really paid too much attention to it. I just slowly raced through it until I finished it all, but I didn't really pay attention to like what they're actually saying or the actual story itself. I'm not really interested in that kind of thing. That does not interest me at all. Car Addict, what's up? How are you? It's going pretty good here, thank you. But I think the hardest part about figuring out how to tune a car is figuring out which part to tune first. And it's not really that hard. It's actually pretty easy to do, but it can take a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, every car is a little different. And there's the occasional car that's really wacky that just doesn't tune the way you think it would tune. But most cars are pretty straightforward when it comes to tuning for a regular tune. Glad you're doing good, Addict. That's awesome, buddy. Alright, so hopefully I got enough tokens after this showdown to put the next upgrade on my S2000. I changed the way my S2000 looks recently. I think it looks really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is going to be close. I think I just lost. Holy crap. That guy took off like a rocket. Did I get a bad start again? I sure did. I got a bad start. Oh, man. Could be worse. Could be worse. But guys, our hour is just about up. So normally we just stream for about an hour on Fridays. Then Sunday we usually come back for a 2-hour stream. So if you guys are around Sunday, it would be cool to see you guys there. We got a few more minutes left on this stream before we end it. The season usually lasts for 2 weeks. So the season starts on a Thursday. The following Thursday, you have a Prestige Cup. And then the Thursday after that is the new season again. So next Thursday starts the new season. So a season lasts for 2 weeks. What are my personal likes and dislikes about CSR? Well, I wish the in-game resources were cheaper if you wanted to actually buy some with real money. $100 for a million game cash is pretty ridiculous, right? And instead of spending, like if you buy a car for $20 when you have to buy a pay car for an event, it's $20. Then you're probably going to end up spending a couple more $100 just to get enough parts and stuff. So the main gripe I have is the parts. The paid items, most of them cost too much. They're not affordable. Like, if you don't have a lot of money in your wallet, you're probably not going to be able to do much. So that's my main gripe, is that the paid items are just way too overpriced. And most people can't afford the paid stuff. And my other gripe is that, like, the little daily races, like every season there's something called the prize cup or whatever that gives you the gold or the silver keys, and that's 50 races, man. 50 races on my Android device probably takes me what, 40 minutes or something. You gotta sit there for like 40 minutes straight, just launch, shift, 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 launch, shift, 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 launch, shift, shift, shift. It's like aimlessly just doing nothing for like 40 minutes, you know what I mean? I think some of the daily events just have too many races. I would love to see that be more like 20 races or something instead of like 50, you know what I mean? I don't mind if it's like 15 or 20, that's not too bad, but when it's like 50 in a row, that's a lot of just running down the track, you know what I mean? All right, cool. Car Act will be there Sunday. Awesome, awesome. Miguel, what's going on, buddy? How are you today? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. One thing about this game is you do need to have a lot of patience. You either need a really big patience or a really big wallet. One or the other. What would be an upgrade to the Huracan Coupe? What do you mean by that? Are you asking like which parts you should upgrade first, or I'm not sure what you're asking exactly. Like, I pretty much upgrade everything all at once. I would just get everything up. You know, I just do stage 1. I upgrade stage 1, and then I go to stage 2, then the stage 3, then the stage 4. I just do everything in order when I do my upgrades. Oh yeah, the arcade game is a fun little thing there. You can click on that and play it. There was a game back in like the 80s or something, and it's basically like a replica of the old arcade style game from the 1980s. A lot of fun. I don't play it very often. Like when I first found out about it, I actually played it a lot. Then I got kind of bored with it, but it's kind of cool that that's there, honestly. Ah, Rockstar, you're going to start playing War Robots? Cool, cool. That's another really fun game. CSR2 and War Robots. Those games have kept my attention. Both of those games I've been playing for years, so... Most mobile games I play a few times and I'm bored with it, but for some reason I can just play those games a lot. I don't really get bored with them too much. I mean, I get a little burned out on CSR sometimes because it's kind of repetitive, but nonetheless, I mean, if it's like, if it's one of those days where I'm feeling a little burned out or whatever, I just might not race a lot for one season. I'll take a slow season, and then next season comes around and I'm ready to get back to normal again. So what's up, Mon? How's it going? Nice to see ya. Happy Friday to you as well. Raw, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. So yeah, unfortunately though, our stream is just about to end, so anybody who's tuning in, I apologize. I gotta go check my car though and see if it's ready to upgrade. I gotta figure out where this is at. I should have enough parts to upgrade my Honda S2000 to the next spot. I'm still working on these Elite Tuners races, guys. They're a big old pain in the butt. Big old pain in the buttocks. I should really be doing this with the Lexus, but I'm just not in the mood to mess with that right now. Alright, so where's my cars at? I got too many cars, guys. Too many cars. Honda S2000, where are you? Too many tier 5 cars at least. Somehow I missed it. It should be one that I can see. Oh, come on now. Why is it doing that? Sometimes the game gets a little weird on you. S2000, S2000. Alright. Man, it's got to be hiding somewhere. Alright. There's one way to fix this. There's one way to find it easily, so check this out. We're going to go out to the racetrack, and we're going to find the event for that car, and then we're going to go click on the car. That'll fix the problem with trying to find the thing. Stop that, CSR. Jeez. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I got enough tokens yet. Enough of the pop-ups. Oh, so close. I need more pink ones. But I've almost got this guy to 5 stars. So yeah, it's going to take forever to get all these things upgraded. What do you guys think of that? That's kind of cool, right? I really, like, I had this set up in this nice red color, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. And one day I was like, I'm going to go play with the upgrades on this, and I found one combination that I just love. So I'm like, oh man, this is cool. I don't know why, but I really like these colors together. It just looks pretty awesome. All right, guys. I just want to say thank you all so much for coming out. You guys are amazing. Anybody who's a moderator or anybody who's a channel member or anything like that, thank you guys so much. You know, that extra support really helps. I appreciate all of you guys a lot. Thank you for watching the videos and hanging out. These things are a lot of fun, but I guess that's it for the day. All right. Hope to see you guys on Sunday. We'll be back for a 2-hour live racing session on Sunday where you guys can come in and try and live race me, and we can do some swaps and stuff like that. So hope to see you guys there, and have a great day, everybody. Catch y'all later. See ya.